Okay, I am still sick, but I'm getting better. I don't have COVID officially. Yay. And I'm working from home today. And I wanted to get some thoughts out of my head so that I can focus on work because I always struggle when I'm at home focusing on work. It's one of the reasons why I don't normally work from home. Because I have all these things. I see dishes in the sink and I want to do the dishes, and then I go, oh, the trash needs to be taken out. And I just see all the things that need to be done that I'd rather do instead of working because working is boring. Anyway, I'm going to try to focus, so I'm going to try to get some thoughts out. I am doing a lot better today mentally than I was yesterday. I was definitely dealing with ADHD, burnout, more emotionally than physically. Well, I guess it is always emotionally. I don't know. So, a little bit about ADHD burnout. It's kind of hard to explain because I am just kind of barely recognizing it myself. But it's almost like your brain is thinking super fast and you get kind of overwhelmed. And I've been doing a lot of emotional digging in therapy, bringing up feelings that I've suppressed over the years. And it can be overwhelming, and I'm not good at dealing with emotions. So, so it just kind of caused me to be overwhelmed, and my, brain is spinning with all kinds of thoughts, and I can't focus on anything. I could feel that I was overwhelmed, so I was like, okay, I'm going to try to take a day to just relax and not stress and just try to just self-care. I didn't self-care as much as I probably should have done something active, and I should have probably taken a shower, but I didn't. But I did that today. I'm feeling better today, mentally, physically, and so I took a shower. I went out and got my computer for my work so I can work from home. I took a COVID test. I got my coffee. I'm about to eat my breakfast. Everything's good. I'm good. I did get a little bit, I take that back. I did get a little bit of activity yesterday. I went to set up for my class and felt really awesome because I really liked the setup. And so I am excited to coach tonight. I'm feeling better enough to do that. But anywho's, I'm getting distracted again. I'm so sorry that my videos are like this. But hey, if you have also a distractible brain, then maybe it'll entertain you and make you feel like you're not alone. But anywho, back to emotional dysregulation. So it's like there's just too many thoughts in your head, too many things that you're stressing and worrying about, that it just becomes overwhelming, and it's like you can't do anything. It's like you're stuck. Also, feeling like I'm kind of on just really low, like I wasn't stimulated enough. I've been super bored at work, which is not a big deal, but for someone with ADHD, it's like so fucking hard. It's just the lull right before tax season starts. It's always bad. And the summer, there's like summer projects. And so I go through spurts of having more work and less work. But um, right before tax season, when it hits, like as soon as the 9:15 and 10:15 deadline is over, there's like no work to do until January, pretty much. Like I'm doing filler work, kind of, and trying to come up with stuff to do. But anyway, if I am not busy in a job, I don't feel valued. And then I get frustrated, and especially, okay, I digress. Again, I'm talking about work. Emotional dysregulation. I forget what my point was. Um, I guess what I'm trying to do is give myself, when I'm feeling burnout, give myself time and patience, but it's very hard. It's very hard for me not to be angry with myself for needing all this extra recuperation time just from fucking thinking. Um, I feel it's hard for me not to do the negative self-talk because I'm like, I should be better than this. I should not need all this extra time. I'm like trying to process emotions. Why is this so hard? And just kind of spiraling with like, I am not worth anything. And just, yeah. I know the steps to get out of those spiraling, but it's like I didn't have the energy to even try to combat the negative thoughts because I've been worked on this in therapy for years. Oh yeah, that was what I wanted to make this video about, was all the things I've accomplished to kind of pump myself up because I have overcome a lot. I'm just struggling with my being frustrated with myself because I have now realized just how bad I am at dealing with emotions because I never dealt with them ever. Push them all down and worry about how everybody else feels. Don't worry about how I feel because I'll be fine. And then that's why I got up to 337 pounds. Like, is that, I left all the things that ADHD has hindered me in. I mean, ever since I was a little kid, I couldn't process stuff unless I talked about it. I would talk to myself in the bathroom. I'm always forgetting what I'm supposed to be doing, what I'm thinking about. My working memory is so horrible. I quit. I changed my major like 7 times in college because I would get to a class I struggled in and I was like on borderline getting not an A, and I freaked out thinking I can't handle it. I regularly dropped classes and took a W because I was like, oh no, I can't handle this workload because I get overwhelmed or frustrated. And so usually when a big paper was due, because I hate writing essays because there's no definitive right answer, like in math, when you're done. You never know when you're done with an essay. Never, because it's so subjective anyway. So, okay. So here's things I've accomplished. I've lost 127 pounds. I have overcome a lot of my anxiety. I'm way more confident. I am helping other people as much as I can. And I want to help other people. That is a good thing about me. I would like to share my story in hopes that it helps someone, even if it's just, hey, look, I am relatable, potentially, and you're not alone, because I struggle with shit, even while trying to help other people at the same time. I'm still struggling, and I'm human, and anyway. So, I guess I'm just trying to pump myself up of the things that I have accomplished, because it's okay that there's this thing that I'm not good at. It's okay that there's this thing that I'm not good at. It's okay that I'm not good at something that I've literally never practiced. I had a very tumultuous childhood, tumultuous upbringing, and I coped, I overcame it, and I'm dealing with a lot of the emotional fallout of trying to be okay. And that's okay. I'm kind of worried and stressed about being perceived as unreliable, and that is not true. I just need a little bit more time right now to work through things, but that is okay. And if I got to do it slowly, I got to do it slowly, but that is okay. As soon as I start to feel overwhelmed, I back up and breathe and do the steps. If I need to take a day where I don't, and I'm just focusing on mentally being okay and taking care of myself, making sure getting in physical activity, which I did not do all of last week because I was feeling down. If I had just gotten myself to the gym, then I got sick. I almost think my body and my ADHD burnout kind of line up because it's almost like whenever I'm feeling the most burnout and stressed, I always get sick. It's fucking weird because I'm sick now after a week of stressing, and not feeling equipped mentally to sit down and start doing the work of trying to process and journaling. And it's just so fucking hard. I know I sound like a fucking whiny baby. I know. It's... You should have seen me after my appointment yesterday. I was like, fuck this, I'm going to change doctors. So mad because he's not listening to me. I'm telling him everything I'm dealing with. And he's like, nah, you're fine. We don't need to medicate your ADHD. Let's just wait till your moods stabilize. And I'm like, fucker, my moods are not stabilizing because I'm struggling with ADHD. So mad. But of course, people pleaser, I was just like, okay, fine. Because I don't know how to, I don't want him to think that I just need meds and that's why I'm there. But literally, that's why I'm there. So Like, I just want my brain to slow down enough that I can concentrate and function like a regular person instead of going through these cycles of hyperactivity and being super motivated, and then these really down cycles of feeling super overwhelmed and not motivated. I'm just fucking need some goddamn consistency in my brain. So I signed up for another psychologist that I can start from with scratch and tell him everything. Look, I'm not just trying to get medication, but I'm struggling here. And the first medication that the previous doctor gave me, I had a bad reaction to. I had to get off of it. I've been off of it since the end of July. So 2 months, 2 full months, all of August. And okay, not quite 2 full months, but almost 2 months. And I've been off of it and unmedicated completely. And I'm struggling. And then I'm continuing to try to dig up emotions while unmedicated, which is making it very fucking difficult to process things because it's like I can't concentrate and I'm overwhelmed all the time. And you top that with, everything else that requires you to exist in life, which for someone with ADHD, at least in my case, significantly harder just to fucking make sure I take care of myself. And my acne is flaring up because I haven't been on top of my skincare. I took my first shower in a week. Fuck, that's gross. No, I took, that's not true. I took one. But it went like 2 days and I've been trying to shower every day, which I know sounds bad, but it is a huge fucking accomplishment for me to shower every day. You have no idea. Just making it to the gym 3 days a week also. And I made it to the gym once last week, and it was yoga and meditation, which was nice and helpful, but it doesn't push me physically. And when your body is lacking in dopamine, I didn't have the mental energy to plan what I wanted to do workout wise. And I probably also was a little bit worried about having to, I play with my loose skin all the time because nervous tick, I guess. It bugs the fuck out of me and I can't wait to get it gone. I'm realizing though that the reason it bugs me more, I have this weird sensitivity thing. I struggle with picking and I struggle with anything that feels deformed on me. It bugs me. Like if it doesn't, I'm sorry, not deformed, that's not the right word. Like smooth, I can't stand body hair. Bugs the fuck out of me. I have to shave all the time. And then I struggle with razor bumps because I shave too much, which the bumps turn into acne. So I have a bunch of skincare stuff that I do to try to keep down. I have this antibacterial body acne stuff that my dermatologist prescribed me, and it works really well if I can fucking remember to use it and shower regularly. Because when you work out a lot and you wear lots of sweaty clothes, it causes your body sits in that sweaty bacteria stuff. And I don't always remember to take my clothes off as soon as I get home. I try to, but I don't always. And so if I don't do that and sit in sweaty clothes for any length of time, it's not good for your skin. And if I could just take my clothes off, immediately shower, and put on the medication, then and when I was doing that, when I was being extra good about that, it started to clear up. I have had really bad razor burn acne on the back of my thighs for years because it would never clear up because every time I would shave, it would get inflamed again. So, but I hate hair. I can't, it's prickly, it bugs the fuck out of me. It just, I can't, I can't, I fucking hate it. This is a very long video, and I'm not really talking about anything at all, but yeah, I feel slightly more okay, and I'm gonna go to work now, but hopefully you guys are having a good day, and I'm loving this fucking weather though. It is really awesome. I love it being 50 degrees. In fact, I'm going to make my house all cold again because I now finally get to wear sweatshirts. I love sweatshirts so much. All right. Opening up all the windows, making it nice and cold and cool in the house. And I'm going to have a good day. I'm going to have a productive day. I've got some thoughts out so I can focus better. I'm going to get through this. It's all good. Have a good day.